This is a Baytown Media live stream sports presentation.
Nobody remembers who finished second. We didn't come this far just to show off.
Peyton Pike shoots, scores, top corner.
First place was step 1. Step 2 starts now. Playoffs. Playoffs. Playoffs.
Welcome, Caps Nation. Make some noise as we introduce your U11A St. John's Caps All-Stars. Between the pipes, number 1, Noah O'Brien, and number 31, Simon Russell. On the blue line, number 12, Drew Pike. Number 8, Josh Cheater. Number 4, William Lewis. Number 18, Ben Tizard. Number 3, Henry Nash. And number 2, Vincent O'Reilly Hillier. Up front, number 17, Charlie Martin. Number 9, Ryan Walsh. Number 11, Peyton Pike. Number 10, Max Barnes. Number 14, George Winter. Number 7, Henry White. Number 19, Aiden Brown. Number 15, James Cheater. And number 5, Nate Wilson. Head coach Steve Barnes. Assistant coaches Jeremy Cheater, Ryan Brown, Matthew Lewis, and Aaron Walsh. Your U11A St. John's Caps All-Stars. Go Caps!
Royal Rock Casino takes entertainment to the next level, bringing the electrifying atmosphere of casino gaming directly to your chosen venue. Specializing in captivating casino nights with play money, we create an ambience where fun is the jackpot. From grand events boasting 15 gaming tables to intimate gatherings with just a few, our dedicated team ensures every moment feels authentically casino. Dive into a world of excitement with Royal Rock Casino and let us transform your next event into a thrilling adventure.
Good evening and welcome to Caps Minor Hockey live on Baytown Media. We have the first game for the Caps of the Don Johnson under 11A playoffs starting tonight. Caps, of course, had to bye in the first round along with Mount Pearl, and we're starting the second round tonight. St. John's Caps versus the Renegades from CBS. We're just about ready now for puck drop here in CBS. Game 1. Game 2 will go Thursday night at Capital Mitsubishi Center in St. John's. And if needed, Game 3 will be next week. Mount Pearl already started second round against the Goulds Pacers. First game ended in a 1-1 draw. I think they are supposed to play tomorrow night, but depending on the weather in the metro area, we'll see. Both teams now just finishing up their warm-ups. 3 10-minute periods. Cats will be in their red jerseys tonight, and the Renegades will be in the navy blue. Caps excited to get back on the ice after a couple of weeks off. And Renegades finishing up their series with the Eagles last week. Simon Russell will get the starting goal for the Caps. Number 31. And for the Renegades will be, looks like Lucas Pretty, number 1. And here we go, start of the second round for the St. John's Caps and Renegades. Both teams ready to go here. Thank you all for watching at home. Caps Minor Hockey proudly brought to you by Baytown Media and by Royal Rock Casino. There we go, Martin to take the face off for the Caps. Puck still in the neutral zone. And the Renegades will dump it down the glass in behind Russell. Caps get it up the boards. Walsh to Martin. Martin cutting through. Martin. Shot. Scores! Charlie Martin. Early goal. And the Caps take an early 1-0 lead. Great individual effort by Martin. We're only 30 seconds into the first period. And back come the Renegades now, looking to challenge, delayed offsides, and there's the whistle. Puck will come outside. Great individual effort by Charlie Martin breaking in. Puck back across now, and Pike will chase it down. Drew Pike, number 12. He'll get it up the boards to Barnes. And dumped back in by the Renegades. Pike back. Murphy chasing him. Eric Murphy. Puck now up to Peyton Pike. Peyton Pike now in over the blue line. Pike over top of the net. Puck now back to the point. Nash keeps it in. Drew Pike with it now, and he'll dump it back up to Burns, who falls with it. And dump down the ice. Nash back to pick it up behind his own goal. Puck dumped out. Gonna have enough wheels to get all the way down, and it does. And that's an icing call against the Caps. Face-off gonna come all the way back down to the Caps end. Face-off now to the right of Russell. Puck all the way around the boards. Foot race for it. White gone. White, nice pass back to Winter. Coming now off the point. Wilson. And puck out over the line. Lewis now will gather it up at center. Puck now in front of the Caps bench. Lewis picks it up in his own zone. Lewis got White with him. White will dump it. Go for a change. Around the boards. And out. Chance here now for the Renegades. Finn Murphy was almost gone. Murphy just back in the lineup after being out with a wrist injury. Raleigh Hillier now will pick it up behind the goal and wrap it around for Ryan Walsh on the near boards. Hayter will get it behind the goal. Easton challenging, but Caps will come out with it. Nice pass up to Walsh. Walsh cutting up across center. Walsh going outside. McCarthy. Great defensive play there by McCarthy. And here goes Finn Murphy. Got Hayter with him. Cuts out wide. Shot. Stopped there by Russell. Backhander up by Cheater. Pike will knock it in from the blue line. Cross ice. Brown in the corner. Offsides is the call. And puck will come outside. 6:22 left in the first period. 1-0 St. John's Caps on a goal by Charlie Martin. Game one of the second round. Shot there by Cheater, and that's blocked. Back out. Cheater can't keep it in at the line. Delayed offsides. Pike with it now. Pike chasing it down. But back come the Renegades. Lead pass. Murphy was almost gone there on a break. Peyton Pike now gets it up. Nice lead pass to Brown. Brown in up cross center. Brown now cuts it wide, looking for a man in front. Sharp angle, and that's covered up by Pretty and held on. And we got some pushing and shoving. Face off now to the right of Pretty. Winter to take this draw. Puck in the corner. And the Renegades will control. Coming out of the zone. Dump down behind the Caps net. Tizzard now back to get it for the Caps. Caps trying to get it out. And the Renegades keep it in. Buck will wrap it back in around the boards, and Nash gets it up to White. The Taylor off the point, keeps it in. Nash with it now behind the goal. Pass in front, and that's intercepted by Canes. We got a collision in the corner. Caps trying to get it out, but Renegades putting on some pressure now. First game here in CBS this evening. Renegades get it deep again. Nash behind the goal. The backhander out to the point, kept in by McCarthy. McCarthy with a shot that deflects in front. Caps looking to get some pressure off here. Nash taken down. Murphy behind the goal and centering pass. Caps still can't clear. Shot. That deflects wide. Now it's out over the blue line. Caps finally will get a change. McCarthy picks it up. Blocked there by Martin, and Martin speeds in. Martin, shot. Oh, big save there by Pretty. Martin has a burst of speed, and here he comes again. Martin trying to get that pass across. He does. One-timer by Cheater. Around the boards of Raleigh Hillier will keep it in, and away goes Murphy. And he loses a step coming in over the blue line, and now Walsh picks it up for the Caps. Out over the line. Rose with it. Nice pass back to his defenseman. Eason, and Lewis takes it away from him. Out over the blue line. Rose will dump it in. Lewis and Raleigh Hillier. Battle here on the near boards. Martin off the boards. Martin cuts wide. Nice pass in front. Oh, just missed Cheater as he was cutting to the net. Peyton Pike with it in front. Oh, makes a move. Can't get it. Puck bouncing around in the slot. And Renegades now gets it out. Byrne misfires there. Drew Pike back chasing it down. So is Cheater. Murphy in after it. Off to Burns. Burns off the boards of Pike. Pike and Rose. Again, shot. Oh, chance there for the Caps. All alone in front, over to Burns. Burns lines up, scores! Max Burns! With 2:16 left in the first period. I'll give Caps a 2-0 lead. Max Burns, great goal there. Line back up at the center. Puck down ice. Rose, nice lead pass to Murphy. Murphy backhands it in. Drew Pike losing edge around the back of the goal. Rose picks it up now. Rose steps in. Tripped up, no call. Brown picks it up now. Brown up the center. And offsides at the line. Face-off coming outside. 1:46 left in the first period. 2-0 St. John's Caps lead in game one. Round two of the Don Johnson Hockey League playoffs. Nash to White. White in. Pass in front. Oh, chance there. Winter banging away at it. Still back to the point to Nash. Nash, nice pass in to Winter. Winter trying to get it in front. Winter, nice backhand. Oh, to White. Just missed short side. Wilson in the corner. Wilson spins, gets it around. Caps trying to jam it in at the side, and that's covered up by Pretty, and held on for a face-off. Exciting first period here at CBS Arena. Winter now to take this face-off. Puck in the corner. White bangs it around the boards. Far corner now. Caps trying to cut out front, around the back, in front. Wide open, scores! Backhander! Wide open cage with 58 seconds left. Goal there by Wilson. Caps now a 3-0 lead. Late in the first, 58.7 seconds left. Walsh gets it in over the line. Caps chasing after it. O'Reilly Hillier. Martin with it now. Walsh in front. Whoa. Just missed Cheater there. And up comes Eason, and he'll dump it down for the Renegades. 30 seconds left now in the first. Round the boards. And now Martin chasing after it. Martin in front. Oh, great defensive play there by the Renegades to break up that pass. 15 seconds now left. Murphy hits it a Hader. Chance shot, scores! 6.2 seconds left. And Hader gets the Renegades on the board. (3-1). 6.2 seconds left. So a late goal by the Renegades. Now we'll do it for the first period. And we'll be back after a 3-1 lead for the St. John's Caps, and we'll be back in just a few.
Gil McCarr. I'm going to have to go with Nathan McKinnon. Mitch Murner. Connor McDavid. Sidney Crosby. Connor McDavid. McDavid.
And we're back now, second period action. Caps lead 3-1. Got some kind of equipment issue. Russell. Think he's good to go. Murphy gets it up to the blue line and dumped down. Caps chase after. Now Tizzard picks it up behind the goal. Scissored up to Peyton Pike. And Brown follows up. Stopped up by Rose. Rose turns it back the other way. Long shot. And that's gloved down by Russell and held on. And we'll get a face off in the Caps in. Again, thank you for joining Caps Modern Hockey, brought to you by Baytown Media and Royal Rock Casino. Face off won by the Caps. Renegades wrap it in around the boards. Brown chasing after. Puck in the corner. Caps trying to get it out. Still in. Pike digging away at it. Nash picks it up. Nash gets it up to Burns. Burns in over the blue line. Brings it out wide in the corner. Peyton Pike now with it behind the goal. Got Brown in front. Oh, went to pass it off, but Burns went for a change. Lewis will dump it in. Puck on the break. Here goes Canes all alone. Shot over the goal. What an opportunity there for the Renegades, as Canes was in behind everyone. Puck back out now to Renegades territory. Pass to Hoskins. Hoskins will dump it in. Wide of the goal. Canes in there again. Lewis, backhander. White, turned back in by the Renegades. Puck in front of the, went past the Caps net. Winter. Oh, puck right by the side. The goal. Caps need to get it out. Kept in at the line. Colburn, the long shot, stopped there by Winter. Winter hauled down, and we're going to get a penalty call. First penalty call of the game, going against the Renegades. And there it is. There's the whistle. Looks like a tripping call. Hoskins will go to the box. Face out back to the point. Shot in, and that's just wide. Side of the goal. Caps trying to get it in front. Smart with it now. But Martin in there battling. Puck in front. Oh, Caps can't get it in. Backhander. And that's scooped up by Pretty and held on for a face-off. 6:58 left in the second period. It's still 3-1. 1:36 left in the Caps power play. Walsh got it. Back to Cheater. Cheater over to Pike. Pike with a clapper. Stopped in front. And sent down the ice. That will kill some time off the clock. Pike with it now behind the goal. Stops up. Pike comes out of the zone with it. Lead pass to Walsh. Walsh with a move. Walsh. Backhander. And that's smothered by Pretty and held on. We get another face-off now in the Renegades end. Puck back to the point. Nash with it. Nash with a shot. Deflects wide off Peyton Pike's stick. Peyton Pike comes out in front. Backhander. Can't get it through. Over to Brown. Brown lines up, and that's blocked. Nice block there by Taylor. Tizard in off the blue line. Gets it behind the goal. 42 seconds left in the power play. Hayter just gets it out over the line. Tizard back to pick it up now. His own blue line. Tizard, backhander, just over the stick of Burns. Back again, and Rose picks it up now for the Renegades. Up to Tizard. Tizard, better wait to get everyone outside. Tizard can't get it in. Now back to Nash. Off Nash's foot. Hayter chasing after it. There goes Peyton Pike. 5 seconds left in the power play. Pike cutting in. Oh, just through the crease. Brown with it. Penalty's over. Brown can't get the puck. He gets it back again. Great work by Brown. Brown still with it. In front, scores! Peyton Pike in front. Great work by Brown, and he dished off the Pike. And the Caps now with a 4-1 lead. Don Johnson, playoffs under U11A, second round, game 1. Here goes Winter now. Winter cuts to the net, passing in front. White turns, fires, glove down by Pretty and held on. I think Max Aday is in goal now. It is. Max Aday is in goal. So great glove save there by Aday. And Noah O'Brien's in for the Caps. So we do have a goaltending change at each end. Puck now out to center. It's going to be a foot race for it. Buck and O'Reilly Hillier. Puck in behind the goal. Hoskins back to Buck. Tries to get in front, but that puck is taken away. Back to the point to Smart. Smart shoots, and that's blocked. Buck in there. O'Reilly Hillier. Now Winter has it behind the goal. Wraps it around for Lewis, but Renegades get it back to the point. Taggart wraps it in around the boards. O'Reilly Hillier to Wilson. Wilson flips it out over the blue line. And puck all the way back down to the Caps end. Behind the goal. Wilson, nice pass up to White. White will dump it in. Go for a change. Martin in behind the goal, picks it up. Martin still with it. And now the Renegades have it behind the goal, off the glass, down the ice. All the way down, and that's going to be an icing call. Face off, going to come all the way back down ice. Caps lead 4-1, 3:24 left in the second period. Game 2 will be at Capital Mitsubishi Center on Thursday evening. Cheater back to Josh Cheater. And we've got a 2-on-1. Murphy. Chance there. Shot, scores! Oh, off the crossbar. Play continues. Renegades thought they had one. And face off now in the Renegades, and a lot of rumbling here. Thought that one was in. Puck now behind the Caps net. Renegades still control. Pike in there trying to get it out. Pike comes out with it. Flips it up to Cheater. Cheater now in over the line. Cheater trying to get it across the pike. Knocked down in the corner. Renegades wrap it around the boards. Picked up there by Tizert. Long shot in. And that's blocked. Taylor now dumps it. Nash will chase after it. Now up the center. Renegades. Rose. Backhander. That's taken away by Burns. Burns in front. Nobody there, but Tizzer coming off the line. Shot. Blocked in front. Rebound. Oh, Pike almost banged that one in there. Just out over the line. Over Nash's stick. Lead pass, and that's cut off. And away go the Renegades again now. In front, oh, stick there by O'Brien. Puck down the ice, and that's going to be an icing call, but we got a Caps get it. Nice skate there by Brown. Pike got it in the corner. Pike still with it. Gets it in front. Lead pass, and that's cut off by Lewis. And off the boards. Brown and Pike gone now. Pike, nice backhand. In off the bench was Winter. Winter with a move in the corner. Nice pass here in front to Brown, and that's blocked in front. Kept in at the line by Brown. And now the Renegades will get it out. Lewis picks it up. Lewis, nice centering pass there to White. White cuts in. White can't get the shot away. Wilson has it in the corner. Spins. Renegades get it back to the point. O'Reilly Hilliard keeps it in. White battling for it. White picks it up. White got Winter in front. Shot. Oh, what a save there by Max Aday. Some pushing and shoving in the crease. And again, Max Aday coming up big there for the Renegades. "20 seconds left in the second period. 4-1, St. John's Caps lead under 11A All-Star Hockey Playoffs. Puck in Winter skates, backhander. Winter has it again, 9 seconds left. Wilson behind the goal. Tries to get it back to Winter. White going in the corner, 3 seconds, needs to shoot it. Not going to get the shot in time, and there's the buzzer. And that will do it for the second period. 4-1 at the end of 2. And we'll be back in just a few moments with the third period.
Royal Rock Casino takes entertainment to the next level, bringing the electrifying atmosphere of casino gaming directly to your chosen venue. Specializing in captivating casino nights with play money, we create an ambience where fun is the jackpot. From grand events boasting 15 gaming tables to intimate gatherings with just a few, our dedicated team ensures every moment feels authentically casino. Dive into a world of excitement with Royal Rock Casino and let us transform your next event into a thrilling adventure.
We're back now, third period action. Pike back to pick it up for the Caps now. Oh, puck in front, dangerous there. Martin gets it off the sideboards, up back to Martin. Martin now coming out over center with some speed. Martin shot in, and that's covered up by a day and held on. Face off now in the Renegades end. 4-1 lead for St. John's Caps, game 1 of under 11A. All-Star Hockey playoff second round. Face off won by the Renegades, but the Caps now control. Puck in front. Back to the point. Pike has it now. Caps trying to control, but out come the Renegades. Byrne cuts in across the blue line. Nice pass in front. Knocked out of harm's way by Nash. And away goes Brown. The center got Burns and Pike with him. Brown trying to get it to Burns. Couldn't get it there. And the Renegades turn it back down ice. Here comes Byrne. Byrne crosses over. Got Murphy in front. Pass behind the goal. Brown picks it up now. Some confusion on the bench. Ref had her arm up for a penalty and then put it back down. Back to the point. Shot by Raleigh Hillier. Caps pull their goalie for the delayed penalty, and here comes Murphy, spins, backhander off the post. Goal post for Finn Murphy. Puck now back to Lewis. Lewis up to Winter. And now Murphy back again. Murphy's long shot. Oh, off the post again. 2 posts in a row for Finn Murphy. White picks it up. White over the blue line, but turned back by the Renegades, and offsides at the line. So Renegades with 2 posts in that shift from Finn Murphy. And now the ref coach looking for some clarification on the penalty that had her arm up and then dropped it again. Renegades dump it down. Pike back to pick it up. Dump back down. Josh Cheater now. Back to the boards for Pike. Buck in there. Puck behind the goal. Caps trying to get it up. White. And Canes now controls. Wilson chasing after it. The Smart couldn't control. Cheater keeps it in. Dumps it in. Behind the Renegades goal. And back come the Renegades. Buck. Pass to Hoskins over his stick. And Renegades control again. Rose with a shot off the blocker of O'Brien and wide. Pike now with it behind the goal. I'll get it off the boards. And up to White. White will dump it in. Martin chases after it. Renegades get it out of the zone. Offsides at the line has just over Tizard's stick. 5:41 left in the third period. 4-1 St. John's Caps lead. Murphy gets it up the center. And we got a penalty coming up to the Caps. Looks like an interference call. And Tizard will go to the box. So the Renegades will go to the power play. With 5:28 left. Puck back to the point. Shot. And that deflects just wide. Burns gets it up to Pike. Pike spins at center. Pike now with some ice. Now 4 Renegades after him though. Puck into the feet of Maxaday, and he'll cover up for a face-off. 5:09 left in the third. 1:41 left in the Renegades power play. Puck in the corner. We got a collision in behind the goal. And out come the Renegades now. Foot race, Lewis and Murphy. And Lewis, a spin. Rose keeps it in at the blue line. Rose with a move. Goes into corner. Back to the point. Around the boards. Rose with it. Rose around the goal. Trying to stuff it in, but O'Brien is there and covers up. And holds on for a face-off. 4:31 left in the third. 1:03 left in the power play. Caps get that puck out to the blue line and just out over, and away goes Brown. Brown shot and covered up by a day and held on. And we'll get a face-off now in the Renegades end. 53 seconds left in the Renegades power play. Winter to take this face-off for the Caps. Renegades get the center and turn back down as Winter will dump it in. Centering pass, and that's cut off by Brown. Brown with a shot, and that's gloved down by Maxaday, who's been solid since he came in. .33 seconds left in the power play. Back to the point to Pike. Pike with a shot. Just wide. Over the other side. And out come the Renegades with it. Pike back to get it. And he's own zone. Will whip it around the boards. Taggart can't get the shot away. No one there, and the Caps pick it up and get it down ice. That will do it for the power play, as Tizard is back on the ice. 3:23 left in the third. Nice chance here. Oh, what a goal right there. Beauty goal. By Wilson, his second. Great hands there by Wilson. Beauty. Caps now with a 5-1 lead with 3:17 left. We'll have game 2 on Thursday night. Capital Mitsubishi Center in St. John. Centering pass. That just went wide. Renegades pick it up off the boards. Buck. Nash picks it up there. McCarthy will dump it back in. Nash will go back and he's in and pick it up. Wilson tripped up coming out of the zone, and that's going to be a tripping call against the Renegades. Looks like Buck will go to the box for a trip. 2:41 left. This is Caps Minor Hockey brought to you by Royal Rock Casino and Baytown Media. Face off now coming in, the Renegades in. Just over the stick of Nash, and he'll come back to center and collect that puck. Get it to Cheater, James Cheater. Cross to Martin. Martin spins at the blue line on the backhand. Puck in around again, and Martin will pick it up. Gets it back to Tizzard. Tizzard with a line shot, and that's scooped up by a day and held on. We'll get another face-off now in the Renegades end. 2:19 left in the third period. 1:38 left in the Caps power play. Now behind the goal. Puck now around the boards. O'Reilly Hillier picks it up, back to Peyton Pike behind the goal. Centers it. Winter there for the Renegades, and he'll take it away. Down ice. Lewis now picks it up in his own zone. Cross ice to O'Reilly Hillier. Rose bearing down on him. Rose runs over O'Reilly Hillier. No call there. Brown turns it back down ice. Offsides at the line. And we'll get a face-off just outside. 54 seconds left in the power play. 1:35 left in the third period. 5-1 Caps lead. Under 11A All-Star Hockey. Playoffs in the second round. Game 1. Game 2 goes Thursday night. Puck now up the center. Pike with it. Pike in over the line, and that's turned back by Rose. Cheater with it. Nice cross-ice feed there to Wilson. Wilson centers it. White with it. White with it behind the goal. Still has it. Centering puck. Right to Winter. Winter falling. And a day covers up. And holds on for the face-off. 17 seconds left in the power play. 58 seconds left in the third period. Hope everyone got their storm tips for tomorrow. Seems like we got a winter storm heading our way. Puck back to the point. Pike, knuckleball, shoots, scores from the point. Looks like it was tipped in front. And the Caps now with a 6-1 lead. Looks like Winter tipped it in front. Pike shot from the blue line. Back go the Caps again. Here comes Cheater with a move. Gets it into Merton. Merton shoots. Big kick save by Day. Back to the point. Tizzard. Tizzard shoots. Chance in front. Scores! Charlie Merton with the rebound in front. Two quick ones by the Caps. And now it's a 7-1 lead. Here in the third, only 36 seconds left. Puck now back to Nash, who clears it down, and Martin turns back to keep it onside. Byrne cuts out wide. Nash keeps him to the outside. Nash up to Walsh. Walsh now gone. 13 seconds left. Walsh got Cheater. Walsh over to Cheater, just too far. 5 seconds left. And that will do it for this game one. 7-1, Caps win. And take game one, game two, Thursday night. We'll be at Capital Mitsubishi Center. And that will do it for us here, live from CBS. 7-1 final. And we'll see you Thursday night. Thank you all for tuning in.
This is a Baytown Media live stream sports presentation.